listening to the Casual Sports Guys.
What a beauty! Did you see that?
Ian Jacobs.
Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop.
Colby Selinsky.
In your life have you seen anything like that?
Sean Leathon.
He did it! He did it! He did it!
Matt Walker.
Heartbreak City!
All right, welcome to episode 12 of the Casual Sports Guys. I'm Colby Selinsky. That was some Rastafarian music. We're here in the basement of our apartment building. I'm here with Ian Jacobs.
I'm Ian Jacobs.
That's him right there. We are in the basement of our apartment building. So apologies, I guess, if the quality is not up to its normal snuff.
It's probably.
You know what?
not
No apologies,
no.
but
Okay,
yeah.
well here's the thing. We were in New York last weekend. Unbelievable trip. We fell in love with the city. We got lazy. We're now snowed in our apartment building.
Yes.
But we're that committed to giving you guys our opinions on stuff that we're now downstairs with Colby's garage band.
I'm pretty sure everybody in Canada is used to having some kind of home office at least once in their life.
We're there now.
With the fact of the snow snowing us in like it has today. So again, apologies for missing our show last Monday. But we're back on now. We're back on now on the Saturday, almost a week late. We're going to get started right with some breaking news, I guess. Not broken by us, but pretty recent.
It's never broken by us. We just talk about it, and
that's what we do.
We're gonna talk about the LeBron. The LeBron's at the charity stripe in Miami tonight, and fans are cheering, "Miami loves you, Miami loves you, Miami loves you." And we're actually gonna do a new format this time. We're just gonna throw some questions at each other and see what happens, right? So
absolutely.
The question of that is if we're gonna get right into the LeBron thing. Does LeBron get it?
Well, I mean, I think at least I was pretty upset with his performance the other night. His personal performance. I don't mean his basketball, because he was amazing.
Yeah, he's all right. Like he was.
But
average,
I mean his
like,
attitude.
38 and something. He does what he does.
And my answer is going to be no. He doesn't get it. And in case you're wondering, the question is in response. It was Jim Rome's question at first, where he said that he does not think that LeBron gets it. He doesn't understand what he's doing and his attitude problem. And I will say that he does not get it because he would not be trying to pass himself off saying that he does respect Cleveland and all of this stuff and that he's sorry for how it turned out or how it happened, and then do the chalk at the beginning of the game. I just cannot make room for that in my
I have no
mind.
problem with the whole chalk thing. He can't bow down. Like he has to keep being who he is, or else he's contradicting his way. It's the way he's always been. Like I think if he takes one step backwards, fans and media will just jump on him way harder than they have been.
But it was a massive middle finger to the entire arena.
Of course it was, but who cares? Like who cares? And this is him speaking. This isn't me speaking. He's got his fan base. He doesn't care about Cleveland, the armpit, or what he thinks is the armpit of the States. He's making his money, playing with his friends down in Miami. Does LeBron get it? No, but he doesn't have to get it. Do pro athletes ever get it?
He doesn't care.
But here's my little spiel. Pro athletes don't have to get it. Did Michael Vick get it? No, he still doesn't get it.
Oh, man.
He's like he's
You're
in,
just crossing so many.
No, I didn't. He doesn't have to get it. These guys don't have to get it. Like we're sitting here complaining that they don't get it. Well, yeah, they come out of high school when they're 17 and they're superstars making millions of dollars. So he didn't get it. No.
That doesn't bother you? That doesn't infuriate you? That guys like Hanley Ramirez and Michael Vick and LeBron James just seem to glide through with this with no common sense or awareness around them of what they're doing?
No, not at all. It doesn't bother me at all because here's why. If they were taught how to do it right and they still didn't get it, that would bother me. But the guys that haven't gotten it in the past, and there are exceptions. Guys that have come out of high school, Kevin Garnett, he gets it well. Yeah, he gets it. Kobe didn't get it at the start, and Kobe's done his things, but now he's turned his image around. I think when it comes to these athletes that come out of high school and they start their careers at such a young age, do they get it? No, they don't, but that's okay. Like, I give them a free pass. They are entertaining us. They are the reason why we're talking every night.
Well, and here's the thing. I think that we can lead into our second question there with the Kobe example. Our second question is, can he save his image? Now, I don't think that it's not totally burned down yet. It's not like he's killed it. But my first thought when you asked me that was, well, if Kobe can do it, then anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Listen, James appears to be a nice guy in all regards. As far as he doesn't appear to have any personal hang-ups.
Good fashion sense.
Good fashion sense. He doesn't appear to have any drug problems or anything like that would derail a guy like Mike Tyson, for example. So can he save his image? Probably, but
I think the reason why he can save his image is because we are sitting here in our early 20s. LeBron's 25. LeBron's probably going to be playing for another 15 years. Let's say he retires at the age of 40. There are 10-year-olds watching basketball that idolize LeBron James right now that couldn't give a shit that he left Cleveland because they don't know what it means. And they're going to go all throughout their teenage life still idolizing LeBron. The people that are talking about this are us in our 20s, early 20s, late teens. He's still got a whole new fan base which haven't even used all their fan power on how much they can love this guy. So yeah, he can turn his image around. Kobe turned his image around. Vic turned his image around in 1 year. Athletes turn their images around. It's what happens. I don't think there's going to be a problem there.
Well, and here's the thing. As upset as I am about how he's handled the entire thing, us talking about his image and his problem right now is really a created issue. It's really a very superficial... I mean, yeah, we're upset about it, or people are upset about it, but, for example, what Kobe did was kind of a felony. What Michael Vick did was because he was in jail for it. Plaxico Burress, the exact same thing.
These are legal issues.
They're not coming back from killing people or raping people. He's coming back from just...
But it's the difference
not
between
being a modest guy.
A legal issue versus a moral issue. And what I'm saying is that a lot of these fans that are younger don't know what a moral issue is. It doesn't register with them. Like a 12, 13, 14-year-old is going to be in love with LeBron for how he plays basketball and for the entertainment that he provides, not because he gave the middle finger to the Cavs,
you know what?
metaphorically speaking.
When I was a kid, my personal hero was Pavel Bure, and that did not turn out to be the best choice, I guess, for a role model. But come on, I was in Vancouver, and it was a Russian rocket. How can you not love that? So,
Moving on.
Moving on. Our third question, I guess, the NFL weekend coming up, we got two primetime games, both absolutely monumental AFC divisional.
Potential classics.
Yeah, AFC divisional games, the 9-2 Jets and the 9-2 Pats.
On Monday night.
On Monday night. And the 8-3 Steelers against the 8-3 Ravens on Sunday night. Which game will be better? Or even better, which game will matter more?
I think because of the story, because of the Jets-Pats story that's been the last few years, Rex Ryan running his mouth on Belichick as soon as he gets the job there. The Jets have already beaten them earlier in the year. I think that one matters more. However, that being said, there's nothing more physical than a Ravens-Steelers primetime game. Like they have been some of the most entertaining games in the last several years between these two teams. They met in the AFC Championship game a few years back when the Steelers ended up beating the Cardinals. And if you want to watch some real tough physical football, tune in for Sunday night. If you want to watch two really, really good coaches at the top of their game try to outcoach each other, tune in on Monday night. These are two classic games, and this is what the NFL does right. Right now we're in the peak of their schedule. Between weeks 11 and 15, they really know how to get the viewers, and it's great to watch.
Here's why I will agree with you, surprisingly, and say the Jets-Pats matters more. And the reason is because whoever wins that game will come out as a 10-2 team. Which means that at this point in the season, they would be the favorite to have the home field advantage throughout the rest of the AFC playoffs. Whereas the Steelers-Ravens game, terrific game. I'll be watching it more close because I'm a Steelers fan. But those teams are going to always be close playing each other. And I don't think it matters what their season record is against each other. Those games will always be close, and the playoff game will always be a toss-up. So I think that Jets-Pats, that's more of an actual advantage there. I'm going to skip a couple questions for our next one. We had it low down on our list, but now it makes sense, I think, to do it now. Which city would you rather be an athlete in, New York or Boston? And you know, keep in mind that whatever city you choose, that's your brand.
Okay. So I can only speak from my past experiences in both of these cities. I've never been to Boston.
Okay,
and
so
I
you're
fell in love with New York when I was there on the weekend. I think from the experience that I had when I was there, there's no better place on earth to just live and to be a professional athlete than you wonder why so many players go to the